G'day everybody and welcome to another Rivals of Ixalan draft video. We're going to walk through a draft step by step and see what we can come up with, hopefully something good. Just having a quick look here. Radiant Destiny is actually quite a powerful card. I've had it played against me several times and very, very good for a tribal deck. It's in white, so you kind of need to be in vampires. There's really nothing else that you can be in, so you kind of want it when you get into vampires, but it is a very strong card. Same with Diafleet Neck Breaker when you're in Pirates is very good, and Legion Lieutenant. They're probably the three strongest cards in the pack here, but they all lock you in one way or another. We've also got a Luminous Bonds. If I take Luminous Bonds, we know we're going to be passing those three. But I think Luminous Bonds is going to be the pick. It goes into any white deck, whereas these lock you in. So we'll take Luminous Bonds as our first pick. Okay, so next we have the Pirate Shooter and the 3/3 Vampire. Got Moment of Craving, which is another pretty good removal spell. Raging Regisaur, which is a 4/4 for 4. No trample though, so it kind of gets blocked by everything. And Spirewinder, which I've been quite impressed with. The problem with taking Moment of Craving here is that we've already passed some good vampire cards. We're going to pass another one, but I think it's probably still a pick. It might be Famished Paladin, but I'm pretty sure it's Moment of Craving. Alright. Well, we are passing quite a lot of good vampires at the moment. So now we've got Famished Paladin after we've just passed one with all the other vampire stuff, which means we're really putting that person to our left into vampires. We've got Divine Verdict, which is okay, but I'm not a big fan of it. Moment of Triumph. It's actually a pretty weak pack, really. Famished Paladin is a 3/3 for 2. It's probably the best card that we can pick here. We'll just take that. Now, what have we got here? Exultant Sky Marcher. I quite like that. We've also got Water Knot. So seeing a Water Knot here, 4th pick, might mean that blue is not being taken at the moment. So it might be worth going into blue. Blue-white has actually been a pretty decent combination so far for me, so we'll take Water Knot. We're passing the Exultant Sky Marcher. I don't know that. I think that's going to definitely put someone to our left in vampires, so we're probably not going to get paid off there. That's about all we're really passing. Jungleborn Pioneer as well for Merfolk. But we'll take Water Knot. It's easily the best card in that pack. Ooh, Bloodsun. But we're not going to take that. It's pretty useless here. Spirewinder, again, as I said earlier, that's pretty good. Been impressed with that so far. It's pretty easy to turn on Ascend. You don't get it all the time, but a 2/3 for 4 is okay. It's not great. But once you get Ascend, it's actually very good. And we also got a Mutiny. I'm going to take Spirewinder. I'd say we're probably going to end up in blue. I don't know what colour we're going to pair with it yet at this point. Ooh, Everdawn Champion. This card has performed quite well for me, so maybe we're going to end up in... Oh, what's got Swift Warden? Could that signal that Merfolk is open? Possibly does. Everdawn Champion goes with 2 of our picks already, but that possibly signifies that Merfolk is getting passed to us. We haven't got any other Merfolk yet. I'm going to take Swift Warden just to hedge the bet slightly. So there's some more Merfolk there. We've got another Spirewinder as well. We've got a Mist-Cloaked Herald. Aquatic Incursion, which I'm not that big of a fan of. And another Spirewinder. I'm actually going to take Spirewinder only because if we end up in white-blue, that's going to be the better card. So we'll see what happens. Crashing Tide, Sea Legs, Legion Conquistador. I think it's going to be Crashing Tide here. It can still play in any blue deck. But I'm pretty sure we're going to be in blue. I don't think we're going to be in black at this point. We're not seeing much green come through. So if we're going to go into some sort of blue-white skies deck, Sworn Guardian can actually be useful. Sun-Crested Pterodon. We're not probably going to have too many other dinosaurs. I'm just going to take Sworn Guardian here. So we've got another Spirewinder. Sure. We really have nothing in this pack, so we'll just take this was that really weak pack from earlier. Sure. We'll take a Cleansing Ray. Everdawn Champion came back. I've been really impressed with that card so far. I might be overrating it, but that seems a weird card to come back. And we're going to be playing always. I don't think we're going to be in Merfolk. Even though we took 3 Merfolk there, they're probably some of the worst Merfolk we could have. Huatli. What does Huatli do? Put a loyalty counter on Huatli Radiant Champion for each creature you control. Not bad. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn. Where X is the number of creatures you control, you get an emblem with whenever your creature you control enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. So we've got Huatli, we've got Kitesail Corsair, which has been good. We've got another Everdawn Champion. It's so hard to pass a Planeswalker. But I'm actually going to take the Kitesail Corsair. I think. She's powerful, but I don't think she's worth splashing, so I'm going to take the Kitesail Corsair. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. It's very possible that I am wrong there, but for the deck that I'm looking to draft, I don't think Huatli is the card that I want. Whereas Kitesail Corsair just gets in for 2 damage. Just does a lot of damage. Well, creature gets +2/+0, has menace and is a pirate. Whenever it becomes unattached, destroy that permanent. Seems fine. +2/+0 on one of the flyers is actually not too bad. Also gives it menace, which means that they need 2 flyers to block it. Essentially, will in most cases make the creature unblockable. Other than that, we've also got a Sailor of Means. You can go up the ground while we're getting in the air with flyers. That's not going to be any good to us. Yeah, we'll take it and give it a shot. What have we got here? There's another Kitesail Corsair. Slippery Scoundrel. Can't be blocked if we have Ascend. If we have the City's Blessing. I'm just going to take the other Kitesail Corsair. Blazing Hope, which is a really weird magic card. Divine Verdict. Martyr of Dusk, which is good, but there's another Water Knot here. And it's just going to be Water Knot. It's a pretty easy pick. Raptor Companion. Deadeye Rig Caller or River Data. Raptor Companion actually blocks pretty well. And I think that's what I'm going to take. There's nothing else really there. We'll take Raptor Companion. We'll take Sailor of Means this time, I think. another Kite Sail Corsair. So, happy to take that. I'm not looking to play any of the Sworn Guardians at this point. But as I said, it does block reasonably well. If you're looking for a classic blue-white skies deck, then what you generally do is go up the ground with defensive creatures and then have your flyers getting in for all the damage. That's the main idea of most blue-white decks. This format is no exception to that, although it's a little aggressive. These can be a little small sometimes. A lot of 3-powered and 4-powered creatures running around at 2 or 3 mana. So the deck's looking okay at the moment. Looking pretty aggressive. The 5 2-drops are all pretty aggressive cards. Well, as I said, that and that block very well. So that's why 3-1 is actually a very good blocker. Storm the Vault, no, useless. Raptor Companion, Sea Legs, +0/+2 if it's a pirate. We don't. No, we do have a few pirates there. -2, -0. Otherwise, has flash. We've got some decent removal already. So I think we just take another Raptor Companion here. Could also take Traveler's Amulet, but I'm happy just to take another Raptor Companion. I don't think I want a 3rd Raptor Companion. I'm not sure if I want a 4th Spirewinder either. But I will take it. I don't know that we'll actually play that. We'll just put that in the sideboard. Nothing else in that deck for us anyway. Slippery Scoundrel. Could be okay. We'll take that. Just take another one of them. So at the moment we're looking to be very, very aggressive. Attacking in the air, going up the ground. And put you over there. What am I looking for out of the 3rd pack? Not that's for sure. Inspiring Cleric could actually help. Siren's Ruse. Can save our dudes. There's another Sailor of Means. Shaper Apprentice, we don't really have that much in the way of Merfolk, so not really looking to play that. I think Inspiring Cleric is just the pick here again. Yeah, sure. No, we don't want that. Legion Conquistador, Shaper Apprentice, Pirate's Prize. Really nothing in this pack that we want. We've already got 1 card to destroy enchantments, so it's possible we just take Shaper Apprentice in case we don't end up with enough playable creatures. I'd rather a 2-1 over a 1-3. 1 with the Wind. Ooh, Territorial Hammerskull. That's a good pickup for us. And that is also not a bad card, but we're looking to be pretty aggressive here. So 1 with the Wind and Territorial Hammerskull are the 2 cards that we probably want to be looking at here. Well, 1 with the Wind on a Raptor Companion is pretty dirty, but I think Territorial Hammerskull is just going to be the pick. Just allows our creatures to get through much easier. Taps down their blockers. Here we really don't have much again, but we'll take another Sailor of Means. Pious Interdiction is probably the pick. We could take Slash of Talons as well if we wanted to, but this just deals with the bombs more and also gives us now 4 decent removal spells. Now we've got a 1 with the Wind, 2 Slash of Talons, and Windstrider. I'm going to take 1 with the Wind. We want to be aggressive. We can chuck it on a Raptor Companion, one of the 3 drops, whatever we want to do, it's going to help us get in for a lot of damage. So definitely don't want Shaper Apprentice now, I don't think. River Data I don't really want to play either. It's going to be a 16 land deck. Although we do have double white and double blue, which is a little annoying. Siren Lookout's a pretty easy pick here. We don't want Kinjali's Caller. This can be a 2/3 flyer for 3, which is just as good as our Spire Winder, or it can draw us a card. So that's going to be the pick, and we'll now take River Data out. So here we've got to choose between another Siren Lookout or Storm Sculptor. Lookout's Dispersal is actually pretty good as well, but we've already got some decent removal. I'm thinking here we might take the Siren Lookout and get rid of the Slippery Scoundrel out of the deck. Sorry, Slippery Scoundrel. Nice artwork on that card, actually. I like the colours. Green and gold. We'll just take Siren's Ruse. We can bring it in out of the sideboard if our opponent's very removal heavy, or even has things like Pious Interdiction, Luminous Bonds, and Water Knot. Can actually save our creature, get it out from underneath it. Demystify, or do I just want to take the rare? I think I'm just going to take Demystify. Don't think that rare's worth much. Sure, we're getting into the dregs of the pack now, so there probably won't be much more that we're going to put into the deck. No, I don't want Shaper Apprentice. Yeah, I guess I can bring them in if I face an aggro deck. Probably not going to do that though. Shipwreck Looter is not as good as what we've already got. Late Slash of Talons and the Plains. So I need to make one cut here. 17 creatures, 8 spells. Let's just have a look here. So I like our creatures. I like our creature curve. I think that's fine. We could drop a Spire Winder just to bring in the Slash of Talons as an extra removal spell. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I do like that. We could also drop something in here. But I think I'm going to drop a Spire Winder. We can always bring it back in. If our opponent doesn't have much in the way of creatures that this can hit, which is not very likely, we can always bring a Spire Winder back in and take Slash of Talons out, which I think is probably the way to go. Now I think we're just going to want just run 8 and 8 here. No, I think I want 8 and 8. I don't think I want 9 and 7. Combine groups. Possible that I want 9 and 7, but I think 8 and 8 is fine. So that'll be our deck. You'll be able to see the matches up on puremtgo.com in the limited edition number 53 article. Until next time, thanks for watching.